And what would you say is another key factor for
I'd say
someone's
the
marketing?
last thing would be building relationships. That's one of the big things, because going full time, I was able to, spend a lot more time building those relationships and meeting people and making sure I'm more consistent with those relationships. A lot of my buyers are repeat buyers, so they buy more than once, different parts of the year. So it's kind of like making sure I can keep honing in on building that relationship. And once you have that relationship, it's a lot easier for people to digest what you're trying to put out, type of thing. It's easier for you to communicate. It's easier for you to, build trust when you're putting out something new. So I think relationship building is that last factor.
That's really huge, because I like what you're saying, in the sense of you build relationships. You may build them online, you may build them through an email blast, you may build them through an interview, through your Tip Tuesday, but what you're doing is you're building that relationship, and then once you're able to connect with them, whether it's in a networking event or you're at a gallery or people just meet you on the street, right? You're building that relationship. And I think that is key, because people think that, oh, I'm just gonna put a series of posts and I have 1,000 followers or 1,000 likes on each one. All of a sudden now I've had that trust. Well, there's that human component, I think people are missing that. People just wanna press enter and post and then that's it. But there's the other human side of this, right?
Yeah, it's a two-way street, so you have to, when you put work out there or put a message out there, you also have to make sure you're talking back when they respond. So that's kind of like my thing too, is like making sure I respond on the different posts that I put out there. People are able to have a conversation with me, because when you're able to have a conversation, you're able to build like a rapport, and that way people are easily able to, like I said, digest what you're putting out there, and just building that relationship is really big. Because it's really hard to buy work from people you don't even know, or don't even really know the background of.
The backstory and
whatnot. And everything. But once you know and you follow that individual for, months or years or something like that, it's a lot easier to say, I knew you when blah, 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 now I saw you evolve, let me buy a piece of work from you. Mainly because it has this story behind it. So yeah, the relationship that you build is really important.